tight.
Not too tight.
Hi guys, welcome to J. Scott Outdoors. Today I'm going to go over field judging and scoring bighorn sheep. You'll have to excuse my drawing, I'm definitely not an artist. What we have here is a desert bighorn sheep, the right horn, and the way to score a bighorn sheep is you basically have 8 mass measurements. So you have 4 per side. You have D1 measurement, D2, D3, D4. You have 2 horn lengths, so you have 8 mass, 2 horn. Okay, so this particular right horn is 36 inches long. So in order to get your mass measurements, all 8 mass measurements, you take the length of the longest horn. In this particular ram that's on the website, the right horn is 36 inches and the left horn is 34 1/8. So in order to get our mass, we're going to take our longest horn, which is 36 inches. We're going to divide that by 4. So divide by 4. And that gives us 9, 18, and 27. 36 divided by 4 is 9 inches. So from the base point, from the baseline along the outer edge, 9 inches, another 9 inches is 18. Another 9 inches is 27. We're going to take our D1, D2, D3, D4 from those areas. Now you're using a 1/4 inch steel tape and you're taking your circumference here. So on our example, our D1 or our base measurement is 14 3/8. Our D2 is 14. Our D3 measurement, which is 18 inches from the baseline going across the top of the horn to right there, make your mark, be real specific with your mark, and then measure your circumference. That circumference is 12 4/8. You go down another 9 inches, it's at the 27 inch mark from the baseline. You get your D4 measurement, which is 9 4/8. So you have 36 inch horn, 14 3/8, 14, 12, 9 4/8 for a total of 86 3/8. That's your right horn gross measurement. Now, you flip-flop this horn in order to do our left horn. I'm going to go over it. Our left horn for the example is 34 1/8 on the horn length. You got 14 3/8 on the D1 measurement left side. You have 13 6/8 D2 measurement. Now remember, on this left horn, the right horn is the longest horn, so it's 36. So you still are taking your 0, your 9, your 18, and your 27. You're dividing the longest horn by 4. That gives you your 4 spots on each horn. Okay? The D3 measurement on our left horn is 12 5/8. And our D4 measurement, our last circumference measurement on our left horn is 9 4/8. So that gives that horn a total of 84 3/8. So our gross score on this sheep is 170 6/8. Now, in order to find your net score, you do not subtract your 2 horn lengths. You only subtract your 4 mass measurements. So we'll have our deductions, will go right here. 14 3/8, 14 3/8, that's 0 deductions. 14 and 13 6/8, that's 2/8 of a deduction. 12 4 and 12 5, that's 1/8. 9 4 and 9 4, that's 0. So we have a total of 3/8 of deductions. So if we subtract the 3/8, it's going to give us our net score. This ram scores 170 3/8 net. Now a couple things to point out. You have to be very exact when you are getting your base, your D2, your D3, and your D4. If those were to slide one way or another, or if you don't have an easy number like 36 and divide it by 4, you have to get the eighths, get everything exact, because if this measurement starts sliding up, if all these slide a little this way, you're obviously going to get the thicker part of the horn and your score's going to go up, and then when it gets officially scored, you're going to be disappointed. So make sure you're very exact when you find your base and when you measure the length of your horn. Another thing to point out too is if a lot of times the horns are broomed off and it's not a 90-degree angle, you would continue your length of your horn measurement around, and then it would come up like this dotted line to a 90-degree, and that's where you would take your tape would come all the way up to this point right here, taking advantage of that little tip. You would not measure it right here at this point. It would not be here. It would come all the way out to here, so you actually gain this bit of distance right there. Hopefully these tips will help you in scoring your next Desert Bighorn sheep. If you have any questions, you can email us through our website at jscottoutdoors.com. You can find us on Facebook at Colburn and Scott Outfitters or J Scott Outdoors. We also have a YouTube channel. Please give us a call or send us an email. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you.
Absolutely had a great hunt. We saw this ram about November 2nd and actually saw him last year and have a little history with him, got some video, and glad we were able to turn him up again. He made a great shot, and I want to thank our Colburn.
Good spotting, Jay.
Yeah.
I thank both of you guys.
Congrats.
Without these two guys, this wouldn't have happened, I can assure you.
Well, we appreciate it. We had a lot of fun.
They drug an old man up the hill, so.
Oh shoot, you did good. You did good.